In the meantime, please give it up for one of my favorites. He starts a lot of rooms, and he is fucking fantastic. Give it up for Ross Martin, everybody.
Keep it going for Tom Feeney, everybody. Oh my God. So proud of that young man. So proud. How you guys doing tonight? Can't see any of your faces, so I'm going to assume you are doing splendidly. Real quick before we start, I'd like to find out a bit about you guys, so I want to ask you a question. It is a personal question, so if you guys don't want to answer, that's fine. How do you guys feel about birds? Boo! And they're great. Okay, you're split. We're divided. We're divided on birds. I'll let you guys know something. Most people are like, fuck those dirty things, I hope they die. It's a pretty general negative attitude towards our feathered friends. And if you guys want a secret, you guys might not know this, but you don't owe birds anything. They are creatures of the egg. Fuck them, you know what I'm saying? If they grew in their mama's bellies like we do, I can understand. But they don't, they grow in a circle. Not even a circle, an oval. You cannot trust oblong. That's the first thing they teach you. Oblong, yeah. So, I was watching some birds the other day, as you do, you know, because they're there. And people are always like, oh man, it would be so great to be a bird. I could fly, I could have my freedoms. And while flight is very cool, when you're not flying, as a bird, you are doing a shitload of pecking. And pecking is basically just slamming your face into the ground over and over again in the hopes that there's food there. And that sounds like bullshit to me. I don't think birds know what they're doing, guys. I mean, they just do that a million times a day, and they get just enough nutrition to sustain themselves. And they seem to be okay with that. Imagine if that was your diet plan. Every time you felt a bit peckish. Every time you felt hungry, you just face planted into your lawn in the hope that somebody had hidden a hot dog from you. Some good Samaritan had buried a bagel bite. Flight wouldn't matter. You'd still be depressed. You'd still be flapping in the sky, dirty face, not knowing why God made you. Because they don't know that, birds. Very little knowledge of God. And they're so high, it's weird. You think they go up there sometime and just shoot the shit with Jesus. But they don't. And if you're a bird and you peck the ground, consider yourself lucky, okay? There are some birds that peck fucking trees. You live in a tree, stupid. What are you doing? Seeing a bird pecking a tree is a lot like seeing a poor person eating a brick. It's exactly the same, actually. It gives me the same amount of joy. And I seek it out just as often. But people are always like, man, birds are cool, you know? They tweet and they flutter ever so gracefully. Bullshit. Bullshit, dude. Birds are at war all the time. Look above your head. It is Game of Thrones going on in clouds. I shit you not. Red weddings are fucking raining down. That's not bird poop, man. That's someone's baby. That was a little dark. Okay. But yeah, every bird is fighting every other bird that's in the sky. Fucking sparrows are fighting hawks. Hawks are fighting blue jays. Blue jays are fighting everyone because they're racist, apparently. You guys familiar with the book To Kill a Mockingbird? The main character's family, he says, you can kill any bird you want to, but don't kill mockingbirds because they're extra cool and all they do is sing, right? That is utter horseshit. They are the only birds you should kill. Genocide amongst the mockingbirds, that is what I say. Because mockingbirds attack everything. They attack fucking cats, dogs, people. I saw a mockingbird attack a train once. Yeah, a train. A fucking terrorist mockingbird. Code red. But it's not surprising that the main character of that book was an avian apologist. Because his name was Atticus Finch. Played in the movie by Gregory Peck. What the fuck? Conspiracy exposed, guys. Berlin motherfuckers have had to wait for too long. That's what I say. You guys Netflix watchers? Anybody here watch Netflix? Did you guys notice that Netflix has gotten very needy lately? Every time you're watching it for more than 45 minutes, a little window pops up. It's like, are you still watching me? I need validation before you can continue with Dexter. At first I thought Netflix was just being insecure because there are other premium subscribers. You know, there's HBO Go, Amazon Prime. It's getting, it's got competition is what I'm saying. But now I think Netflix is actually trying to help me out. Every time that little window pops up, it's basically just saying, is this what you want to do tonight? 30 minutes go by, this is your life, ... I think Netflix knows it's destroying the world and it feels guilty. It wants to help us out. At the very least, it knows you have to go out and make money to buy it. So it's like a self-fulfilling, like Skynet hasn't come online yet. It needs 6 more months. And once The Simpsons hits it, we're fucked, dude. If The Simpsons ever hits Netflix, we are done. End of story. But, pinatas are weird. Right? Pinatas are pretty weird. You guys are thinking? I don't know who invented the pinata. Who was the first person to think, you know what? I fucking hate horses. But I love me some candy. And I have 30 minutes. And a party. Let's make something happen. You know what I mean? I just don't see how that came about organically. You know what I mean? Was there a paper mache merchant wandering through the streets of Guadalajara and found some blind children poking a dead burro and chased them away with a stick? And he's like, I got it! It's so simple. Childhood diabetes is a stick toss away. We can get there, guys. So it's within reach. But pinatas always bummed me out. And of course, the most depressing pinata of all is the Eeyore pinata. Because you know he really wants you to do it. Yeah, it's sad. You're like, no, it's worth it, not to him. It's not worth it to Eeyore. Kind of a hard sell for kids, you know, when you think about it. We got a bear that loves honey. We got a kangaroo with a pouch. You know what kids really get into? Hopelessness. Despair. Fucking healthy spoonful of nihilism, you know what I mean? Fuck it. It's the Reagan years, sell sadness, you know what I mean? No one gives a shit. But I hope you guys are having a good time tonight. I'm a little upset this evening because I feel like I was lied to as a child. Because I was told that women were made out of sugar and spice and everything nice. So naturally, the first time I went down on a girl, I assumed it would taste like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Spoiler alert, it did not. Not that I'm complaining. But I did once have a woman come up to me after a show and say, that is the most tasteless joke I've ever heard. And I'm like, were you listening? Because that is all about flavor. That is the whole part of that joke. Thank you guys so much. My name is Ross Martin. That is my time. Please welcome back the infallible Mr. Tom Feeney.